G'day everyone, it's a video on my window cleaning trolley. This is primarily for window cleaners who might be able to use an idea or get some ideas if you've got things like a lot of mall work or shop front work, like continuous row of windows. This is a pretty good system because it enables you to carry plenty of tools on board. I'll break down what I'm carrying in here in a little while, but I'll just demonstrate the tool primarily for it's used, assisting you for window cleaning. So what we've got is 12 litre knapsack trolley sprayer, and this is simply attached with a belt clip, so this can lift off. So if you need to leave the trolley somewhere, so if you're doing a house out the front, this can be carried around the back. So it's all modular, and it's also good for packing it away back into your car if you're working out of a hatchback like I do. So what we do is, once it's pumped up, it's just a few sprays of or pumps of the handle. I have it attached to a hand sprayer, but it can be attached to these tools as well. So if you're wanting to use it simply as a hand sprayer, the way I do it is with my system, I just keep it in like this, spray, and then get about doing what you have to do with these tools. But if you want to use it to make it water fed, what we do is, you'll notice how I've got provision for my pole. Now that sits in there, and this tubing here on the pole is air hose tubing. I like it because it's collapsible, can extend to about, I think this can extend to about 3 metres. Now everything has to be modular and adaptable on this system, so it's simply a matter of just kink the hose, undo this, that can go back onto the buckets on the belt if you have, which I have mounted. Just come and have a look at this, come around here. So we've got plenty of places to hold our tools. In here we carry things like steel wool and magic erasers. Now this simply attaches in down the bottom. We just get one of these quick connects, and we can transition to making our pole now water fed. So we have an on-off valve here, and this is good because it enables you to control the flow. We just give it a few more pumps, and we can get this system going. Being able to control the flow, you'll notice how it gives very good flow for if you're doing pole work. Easy control on off, and if you need to extend the pole, this is very handy, so you don't have lots of tubing lying everywhere. The same goes for the bottom. This can come off if need be and be extended up if that's a more comfortable place for having it on off. And then it just keeps all of the tubing close at hand. So if you'll have to imagine this is high up. It delivers your water up there as you need it, then off, and then you can get about cleaning the window. Now this particular one is very good because this high flyer we're able to make as a water fed tool just by, if you zoom in here now, coming close, this is 6mm tubing, and it's connected to an irrigation sprayer. These are just ones that can just screw in to this here. They screw in, and these are very good. This is a quarter circle sprayer. Drill a hole through the wagtail there and through there, you know, so it's taken me a few goes to get it right. And then that just simply sits in very nicely. This can also be converted to use in the hand very easily as well. It just is a matter of hooking up back to this and disconnecting that quick connect, and then you can have this water-fed in the hand. So there's a couple of ideas and uses for this. Let's just pop that there. And again, if there's more details that anyone wants to know a little bit more about it, I'll do some details on how I put this system together. This is very valuable to this whole setup, just having a flow control switch there. So that's its water-fed capabilities. Now, to show you a little bit what's in here, come around this way, I'll come around that way. We have one of their buck-on-a belts. This is a Samurai. Quite a good buck-on-a belt. Just fits in nicely there, just to carry all your tools, because I want to have all the tools I'm ever going to need for any particular job on board. Mormon accelerator and liquidator. Again, the improved handles are very good. That just gets stored in there, 14-inch. I think that's 8-inch. And this is just a little, this is actually for water-fed work, for pure water. This is just one I've made up from an old high flyer, and using the window weapon pads cut down. Just a little homemade rinse bar for when I carry around about 20 or 30 litres of pure water. I can empty this out, fill it with pure water for stuff that I need to do up high. I can just connect this and I've got a water-fed tool. So that just sits there. Then inside, various detergents. Screen Magic, excellent product for cleaning screens. I advise everyone to have a look at Wagman. He did a 4-part video series on how to use Screen Magic, and have a look at that. It's a fantastic, excellent, informative video. Some gumption in here. These are really good ties for tying back curtains or holding cloths on the system. Some shower power for bathroom screens, and some fast glass. What I've got here is a doodle pad holder, and in these different toolboxes which are carried inside, your various pads for if you're doing something like Comfort Plus or internal glass, where you can't use a great deal of water up high, skylights, whatever. This can go onto the pole. A few squirts of the fast glass, or even the younger Stingray solution is very good. That goes straight into the pole with one of these pole adapters, and you can get up high doing all of that. So I want to be able to cover pretty much any scenario or situation. I want it all catered for with my trolley. I don't want to have to go back to the car and retrieve some things. So I've got spare pads in here, in this little toolbox. So I'll just close it up. In this one, just some spare rubber. Main supply of rubber is back in the car, but on the job if I get a nick. I need an emergency rubber, that's there. Pliers, some good scissors, scraper blade, screwdriver. This is just wrist connector, so if you're doing balconies up on 10th floor or whatever, you want to have make sure you don't drop anything over the edge. You just connect that to your tools and to your wrist, and some spare Waterfed sprayers that can be attached to, like the Mormon squeegees, to make them water-fed as well. That all just sits in there. So that then everything's on board. Sometimes you don't have to take the whole trolley system on a job. It's there in your boot, ready with all the tools you got on. And if it's a case of just come back around there, it might be a case that it's just a small job, so I'm not going to take all of this, but everything's inside there. So I just take out what I need for a small job, bottle on a belt. That can stay behind. And it might be that I just need a couple of things. So I pick out what I want. If I want to leave this out the front of someone's house, safe and secure, I just take what tools I need, straight into pockets, got what I need, small squeegee, and I can go around the back. I don't have to wheel this around. But it's very good, particularly if you're doing a lot of shop front work, just to be able to carry it all, wheel it around wherever you want. Got everything at your fingertips, and importantly, great source. You've always got clean water to work with. You're not working with a bucket and dirty water. It's not a good way, in my opinion, to clean, because those your water gets so dirty so quick. You're always having to empty it out. This 12 litres will last me, on average, I may fill it up once over an 8-hour period, depending on how dirty the glass is. But it's surprising just how much you can get out of it. Great little system, being able to spray water and have a clean water source to always use. So that's just some ideas for different window cleaners out there that may be able to run with it, come up with something better. It's still a work in progress. I've only had this going for about 2 weeks now, but I'm pretty happy with it. Still got some changes I'm going to add to it and so forth, but just some ideas that whoever wants to take it and run with it, come up with something better, then I'll take their ideas and improve it as well. So I hope there might be some who might find this useful. Thanks.